In the spirit of Thanksgiving tomorrow, I wanted to offer a different look at the housing market. Instead of all the doom and gloom of high mortgage rates and low affordability, I wanted to take a look at what we actually have that's positive in the market, and I'm going to share my 5 reasons to be thankful for the current housing market. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Brian Simmons here with eXp Realty in Southern Oregon. It's November 23rd, one day before Thanksgiving, and I am so happy to have you on here watching today. If you could do me a quick favor and just click that like button, hit that subscribe icon, and share this video with anybody you know looking to buy or sell real estate in Southern Oregon, I really appreciate that. Before we get into the 5 reasons to be thankful for the current housing market, I want to give you a quick update on what's actually going on in our current housing market. Between Jackson and Josephine counties, as of this morning, we had 1,127 active single-family residential listings on the market. That's down from 1,136 last week, so pretty stable, but a little bit down. We had 74 new listings hit the market, 85 price changes, 26 came back on the market, 70 went pending, which has been crazy stable. It's been the last 3 weeks have been 70, 71, and 70. Closings was up to 71. Last week, if you remember, we had the lowest we've ever seen and since I've been tracking the data at 46. So nice to see that bounce back to 71 on the closings. And we had 49 that were either expired, withdrawn, or canceled last week. And all that brings us to about 15 weeks worth of inventory if we were to look at just a snapshot of the 1 week. So let's dive into those 5 reasons to be thankful. First and foremost, the thing to be thankful for is inventory. Okay, we actually have enough inventory on the market right now for you to find a home. Okay, there's 1,127 active listings as of this morning. At our lowest point on inventory that I saw, we were right about 300. So when you have an area that has about 300,000 people in it and you only have 300 homes on the market, that makes it very, very difficult, okay? So the fact that we actually have inventory, and if you're looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath in this neighborhood, you might have a couple options now. Like, that's pretty nice, okay? And that's something worth being thankful for. Number 2 is the outlook, okay? There's a lot of people out there that'll tell you a lot of different things about the market, okay? You can find a nice rosy scenario. You can find the whole thing's going to crash scenario, depending on who you listen to. But from what I've seen and the people that actually look at the data and the numbers and what's really happening, and not just trying to speculate based on what their feelings are, the people that are looking at data and making data-driven predictions, they are saying that rates should be coming back down in 2023, probably before we really get into summer. So it'll probably be like springtime that the rates are going to come back down and into the 5s is what I've been hearing. So that's a really, really good outlook, and that's absolutely something to be thankful for. The third reason to be thankful is that we've had an absolutely historic, incredible run up in terms of the home values in the last few years, okay? And if you look at the average sold price between Jackson and Josephine counties for October of this year, it was $457,000, okay? That was the average between the two counties for the month of October, $457,000. Just 3 years ago, that number was $362,000, okay? That's a 26% gain in 3 years. 5 years ago, it was $322,000, okay? And that's a 41% gain in 5 years. So huge gains. Those are historic run-ups in terms of home values in such a short period of time. And if you own a home in Southern Oregon, you made an absolute killing on the appreciation of your home, okay? The amount of equity that you gained in those 3 years or 5 years or whatever, however long you want to look at it, is outstanding, and that's something to be very, very, very thankful for. The fourth reason to be thankful is that our local market economics are so sound, okay? We're in a little bit of a bubble, I'll call it, where we have stable demand because of the residents that actually live here that are looking to trade up or trade down, do some upsizing or downsizing in their home. So that in itself has a lot of turn for the market. We also have people that are relocating into our state from neighboring states, and those both lead to strong demand, okay, across the board. So to complement that demand side, there's the supply side, and we have a shortage on the supply side. We don't have any of the big national builders that are coming in and throwing out hundreds of houses a year. We just don't have that here. And so with all that demand that we get from the people coming in from out of state and just our local our local turn, that all creates a really, really good situation to where the supply and demand are always going to be pretty solid. So we're not going to end up in a place where we have a surplus of supply, where we have a ton of homes on the market that are all brand new, and that ends up driving our market down, like we're seeing in other areas like Boise and Vegas and the markets that you probably read about or hear about on the news. Having those market dynamics are something we should absolutely be thankful for. We're in our own little bubble here where we have a lot of people that want to be in this area, that love this area, and that are attracted to this area for all the reasons that you probably are. And so that's something to absolutely be thankful for, because what it means to you is that demand should always be pretty darn good for your house, because if we have a limited supply and strong demand, like, it should always be pretty solid. So that's something to absolutely be thankful for and to be happy about. Number 5, last but not least, is that sellers are finally being reasonable again. Okay, it's not like it was a year ago where you get multiple offers and 3 backup offers and all this sort of stuff. What we're seeing now is that sellers are actually being reasonable again. Most of the transactions that I've been a part of recently, the sellers are contributing some amount of money to the buyer's closing costs. The sellers are being reasonable on repair requests, and they have to be, because they don't have a line of backup offers that they could say, "Oh, you want us to replace the smoke alarms? Nope, we got somebody else here in line that doesn't care." That's not happening as much anymore. And so it's nice to be able to negotiate and have a reasonable conversation with the seller. And that's happening right now. So if you're looking to buy, it's actually a really, really good time to be doing it, because, yeah, rates are high, but with the outlook being rates coming down in the next year or so, you could get a really good deal right now, get some of those closing costs paid for, get some of those repairs done, and refinance when rates come back down. And that's what a lot of people are doing. And it's a very, very smart move. So those are the 5 reasons to be thankful. And I just encourage you to be positive this Thanksgiving season. There's so much to be thankful for. And I hope this Thanksgiving season you're able to reflect on that a little bit and look at all those things that we have that are going well. I hope you're able to enjoy some time with your family and friends, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching, and if you could just click that like button, hit the subscribe icon, and share this video with anybody you know looking to buy or sell real estate in Southern Oregon, I'd really appreciate it. See you next week.